not reflecting you, right? Because a lot of these men say that they're married, right? But their wife don't reflect them. They reflect their wife. And I'm gonna tell you how. When I listen to a man, especially a married man, if a man is married, he praise his wife like she's a god. And then when you see the woman, she talks to him like shit. Yes, you're praising a woman. Yes, just because she has that position of being your wife, you're praising her. And then when you look at her, she's not the reflection of him. Any woman that's in that position, shouldn't that woman reflect you? But a lot of these women, their husbands reflect their wives. Because you put her in that position and you come to a point, you begin to fear her. And then you try to sell her with other men. You try to sell her with other men. You put on a pedestal. So, nigga, you reflecting your fucking wife. Because all I hear is about your wife. Shouldn't she be telling everybody how much of an amazing man you is? But you sitting around telling everybody how much of an amazing woman she is, when she should be happy to be dealing with you. That's just some logic. I just use logic. When I see shit, when I'm breaking things down, all I do is use logic. Because it makes no sense to me. If you putting a woman in that position, she should reflect you. She should be revering you. But for a lot of men, you revere your wife. You reflect your wife. That's why I'll be like, I don't believe in marriage. I just don't. I don't believe in marriage. I don't think that people should be together. Because a lot of men, when you get in that position, you change. Yes, men change. It's kind of like men are not masculine in that position. In my opinion, you're not masculine in that position with dealing with a woman. Okay, my list is coming up. So when I hear men say, you know, my wife this, my wife that, I'm like, in my mind, I'd be like, fam, shouldn't your wife be saying that about you? She should be happy to be dealing with you. But because she got you in a position and she has the power, you're reflecting your fucking wife. Of course, we want to hear you say that shit. But at the same time, we don't want to hear you say that shit. Because if you telling me how much amazing I am, when you telling everybody that shit, then I don't have to do shit. Because now you done told everybody I was this amazing. You done praise your wife so goddamn hard that she treat your ass like shit. And now you believing in the lie that you told everybody. When a woman should never think that way. When a woman is in your life, she should always be striving to be more amazing. And you call out her bullshit. You call it out. And you never put on that pedestal that she just is, oh my God, you know, I got the most amazing woman in the world. You know, you sitting there telling yourself that shit, and at the same time, she fucking the trainer at the gym. You know what I mean? Or she fucking her work husband at the gym. But you telling everybody how much she's an amazing woman, and next thing you know, she's filing for fucking divorce. You reflecting your woman because you putting her up on this goddamn pedestal. You don't do that. No, men do that. Men do that. So why should I have to be this most amazing woman when you telling everybody I'm this goddamn amazing woman? You telling every goddamn woman, everybody that I'm this amazing woman. So why the hell I feel like I should be this amazing woman when I really don't feel like being this goddamn amazing woman that you painted this picture because you live in fairy tale land. That's just facts. A lot of people don't understand that shit. So you begin to reflect the woman. The woman do not reflect you. The next one, she will never be that woman you crave. No, she will never be that woman you crave because when you put her in a position, now she can't be that. It's like for some reason when a woman is quote unquote the wife, it's kind of like she's not as spunky anymore. You know? And the reason why you picked the certain woman you picked because she was something that you fell in love with. But then we become something that you despise. We become something you despise. Yes. Listen, a lot of these women, the reason why they're fat as fuck, or, you know, I'm not dissing anybody. You know, I'm really not. I'm just going to keep it 100 because I'm a woman and I know the mindset. Because we get comfortable as fuck. Why the hell do I need to work out when you still paying my bills? Why the hell I need to keep up my look? Why I need to make sure my skin is clear? why I need to make sure the kids are in bed when you told me I was your wife. I don't need to care about anything anymore. I don't need to chase anything. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. That's why you see a lot of wives. They're wives, but they're feminists. Majority of those women you see are feminists, are wives with husbands. And they look the way they look. I don't ever see about when I look online and you looking at wives, the wives are never sexy. The wives are never fine. There's nothing sensual to them. It's like they become fat as fuck too. They become miserable as fuck, especially when they have children and all of y'all are in the same goddamn house. That's why I don't believe in that shit. That shit is like hell. It is. She's not that same person anymore. Because now you are stressing about the bills. Now you stressing about, you got 2-year-olds running around the goddamn house fucking up your furniture that you pay for. Your wife don't want to work out anymore. And then with women, we feel comfortable. You done gave us what we want. We're not trying to be sexy anymore. We're so used to you just getting a pussy while we laying in the bed with one leg up. Why the fuck I need to go work out? And you done gave me the position that I wanted. You done gave me the $50,000 ring, $100,000 car, $300,000 house. Why the hell do I need to worry about the way I look? And when I can easily tell you, baby, you know I'm stressed. You know I'm taking care of the children. And then there you go, yes, honey, my wife, she is so, she cooks, she clean, but she looks like shit. And your dick don't get hard no more because she looks like shit. And then she's stressing too. After women have children, we be miserable as fuck. We don't listen, I'm telling you some real shit. When a woman have a child, and I know I could be brutally honest, and a lot of women do feel like, China, you like a chauvinist. You are a chauvinist. I'm just keeping it real, whatever. But after we have kids, we don't be feeling like shit anymore. We feel like shit. We gain weight. We feel bloated. Then we're emotional because it takes like a year or two for us to get back to how we used to be. Unless we are extremely determined. We got to be one determined motherfucker to actually really go in after having a child. And honestly, women don't give a fuck after having a child. If our body pop back in shape or if our body don't pop back in shape, we don't give a fuck. We don't care because you're still there. Let me repeat. We don't care because you still there. Yes, you still go to work and come home every goddamn day. So we're not really focused on that. We breastfeeding kids. We're not thinking about getting our body together, putting on lingerie, enticing you, turning you. We ain't thinking about that shit. And that's just facts. So when we talk about marriage, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Let's just be honest. And you got men, you 50 years old and you look like you fucking 80. You 40 years old and you look like you 60. And you happy because you have a wife. But if she loved you, she'll tell you you look like shit. If she loved you, she wouldn't be feeding you shit. If she loved you, she wouldn't be arguing with you. Let me tell you something. You know why women argue with men? You know why? You know why we start arguments? Especially in a relationship. You know why? Because we know it drains the fuck out of you and we know it pisses you off. So we do that. We get tired of you when we see you every day and you do everything for us. Why not argue with you? I'm tired. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. So argue with you. Argue with you. Argue with you. Yes, argue with you. Yes, argue with you. That's why women argue with men. That's why women do that. Women do that because it's fun. We don't give a fuck. And the more we do it, the more you stay. The more we do it, the more you give energy to it. When a woman can argue with you and take your energy, that shit feels good. It feels good. And women don't care. Women don't care.